Bwipo should feel very comfortable in these lane swap scenarios on the Urgot.
And as we saw, I mean, Bwipo, the hot mention from Vedius there, when we saw it, he still became relevant. Bwipo still... We have to find out onto Jensen again. The flash, remember, still up. He's out of there immediately, but he has to burn the summoner at half HP. They flash as well. Junja, the full commit, the first blood, and PSG's move finally works coming through. You talk about on the Rumble. Well, if he overextends, there you go. It's fear beyond death time for Argerers. In a 1v2, he just has to get hit. Just needs the cooldown. Bwipo's going to flip him. And he's surely dead. A kill over to Bwipo. Need a quick smite, and it's secure. But Junja now, and the rest of PSG need to get out, but they turn for the engaged equalizer. Absolutely gorgeous. Inspired, burning to a crisp, manages to survive, but Bwipo, with his trade-off, turns it for Fly.
We're pretty close.
Oh, no, we're back. Suddenly we fight once, we're like, let's go again. The yoink in from Woody is good, but Junja is too low to continue the fight. FlyQuest moves through this choke as the 3-man. They draw back with a great handshake, but Maples, that's it, does it again. The Spring King set up, lure them in, and all fans will remember as we go for the hostile takeover again. It's actually a good one from Busio, but under the turret, it gets destroyed and ignored. Busio, it's going to drop. No, excuse me, Argerers. Bwipo jumps in again. The Urgot, a pain, a thorn in the side of PSG. Junja running forward though, and the bailout won't save him as FlyQuest are getting hella low, and Maple now using his range once more. A double over to Junja, and just when Bwipo comes online, it looks like FlyQuest are torn apart. Junja with the extended chase is going to drop on down.
Throwing out the ultimate to make sure that they can get that red buff. They lose it.
But the hook in, front to back, equalizer again. Ardre is burning them all down. FlyQuest have to get out of there. As again, the equalizer, now that it's through, Ardre has to rotate to the spiraling despair. May have brought North America back into action. It's a severing bolt, it's a passive ready to be proc. But we have to see what happens in the side lane, because meanwhile, Ardre is getting tanked on, and Bwipo just looking for the solo kill at least to change their fate. He's got good damage, but Ardre's buying so much time while Baron's being done in the meanwhile. Bwipo just needs to get the kill and get the TP in. Ardre again, he's also burning his health bar as the Baron still goes down. Piercing light comes through from Betty, the ulti great, but again, FlyQuest need to run. Ardre's now TP'd in. Inspired has joined back in onto Bwipo. They're just trying to find the decisive team fight to end the game as equalizer. Zones off and Bwipo burning down. He goes into the bailout, but he gets no reset. And even after the Baron, they feel confident enough to know we have scaled against FlyQuest in game 1.
What a strange fight flashing from Betty. Jensen.
Close to dying. I mean, look again, they're using what I've said over and over. The range is there. Betty, auto, and Maple flies through. He finds himself a quick double. When you're at MSI seeing such a strong performance on the backbone of being so flimsy against FlyQuest on day 1, it's improvement, it's performances like this that makes these guys true Spring Kings. Back to MSI, a PSG, and back to a game 1 win in even better fashion than they started with as they move to match point to get to the main stage.
Junja, Maple, and Betty all...
People might take issue, again, with the Rumble for reasons. However, I do think this is a composition that PSG is massively comfortable.
Okay, definitely a little bit nervous for this one.
I love the prep.
I do also want to note, though, because there's some interesting little things with Nico support. Like, we saw this a little bit with
Expecting
Carry.
it to be started, and they wanted a good timing on when it would start.
Also, gentlemen, because topside is going to turn into an equalizer. Ardre flashes out of range, inspired matches, but Bwipo didn't get the stun down. Double flash for Ardre to lead him on a goose chase. He now heartbreakers, but Maple's coming in. A star descends, and they're setting up first blood. FlyQuest over chase. With Junja moving to the bot side. Massive is isolated by himself. The arrow connects. He's got no cleanse. He's knocked up, and for a second time, he's taken down.
So he's a little bit far.
Dominus used Astral Flight. He's going in. I mean, this Aurelian Soul wants to go in, but against Busio, no. PSG so overconfident. It's the Sky's descent, but Bwipo, as he gets taken out, it still looked okay. Jensen moves in, but he doesn't have an ulti. The arrow connects again. No cleanse seems like a mistake. He wants to die for it. Meanwhile, we look at Maple on the top side. A falling star will erupt, and it gets a stun on Bwipo and Inspire with a TP as well. Bwipo just burning down. Woody behind the pick. They continue on Busio's ulti.
Yeah, that was a nice little pick from them, and they're not even done.
Help me, Jensen. He needs a hand, but a breath of light, a follow through. Singularity flashed away from at least he gets the Empress Defy, but under turret. Junja cares not. A Crescent Guard buys him some time as Bwipo and Inspired look for the reset. He goes for the Audacious Charge, but he gets no escape. Still PSG look for it as the Fate's Call onto Masu is up next. They're trying to exemplify their experience in the 2v2 as Maple just flies away. Bwipo's there. Inspired ulties, but he's sitting in the Singularity. The poke that comes out of PSG's bottom lane is insane as Busio came over the wall. FlyQuest are crumbling. They get no moves, no response.
Then PSG have been playing the map better.
Oh, it still hits every time. You're right. Whippo, the smite needs to come down. Junja's on it. He ults for it as well. Arja zones out the all-in on this Aurelion Soul's great. FlyQuest with a chance as Busio comes in and shows off. Inspired. Excuse me, Jensen's ult was also great, but there's not enough damage yet. Betty, Arja, knock him down. Busio off the backline, no matter how good his engages have been. It's not enough, and Masu has to run into this composition with no support, with no front line. But the problem is PSG. I mean, you see FlyQuest forcing on one side. PSG are here. It's a star falling onto Jensen. He's almost dead by himself. Junja goes into the backline and are making short work. Look at Arja cutting off their realm of escape.
No way to finish the job.
We go again. When have you seen an Aurelion Soul 1v1ing a Renekton? Whippo is away and making minions work. PSG look for the engage, otherwise knowing that FlyQuest have to base away. The arrowheads too, and Busio's ulti might be okay, but it doesn't find a target in the end. Woody flashes forward, gets Fate's call to be saved away this year.
PSG don't even need the dragon. They're going to run down FlyQuest. Inspire, trying to get something back.
He does get something. There's a shutdown there, but Betty, remember this, Callista does one-shot work. Mabel still finds a burn on Masu eventually, and Betty with a rend out is going to find Inspired, but Soul! Arja stands and just churns damage at him. Inspired thought he could take him, thought it was something, but at this point I'm not sure what the thought was. FlyQuest now again, the base defense comes through. Junja quickly, swiftly takes them out. 3 members left standing, but the Spring Kings, the PCS that never misses out on MSI thanks to PSG, as the skies descend, will knock away FlyQuest. We'll move to the main stage, get revenge for last year's Golden Guardians, and make do their rights here at MSI 2024.
Lane swaps, but this game, Arja was magnificent for them.
A fun journey to see them return to International after such a long time. I think it was 2020 that was the only other time they came through.
Look at the amount of utility that they have in this composition. While their engage isn't the easiest and traditional, like you ideally want Fnatic on an objective first, and then you can use the Maokai ultimate to approach them, and then you have the Varus ultimate to find picks and stuff.
As Humanoid looks to be walking down, he has the shockwave too, and the poke comes through. The heal forced out in the return, but Jun's caught out, but never mind. Razzle gets the trade, but under turret, he's gone so deep, he's gonna die. It's just about where the trade can be found. Noah's out of turret range.
To steal away the blue buff and look for another play.
Peekaboo. Wow, Elliot, what a buffer of the arrow. Really nice timing of twisted advance, but he's still not out of dodge. Wind becomes lightning as the damage, the sidestep from Razzle, beautiful from the Sonic Wave too.
And Humanoid again
gets his just due for Easy Love. Now how easy he's gonna get, not at all. Humanoid flashes away in the meantime, though, and Sonic Wave connects, but they re-engage onto Levi. The King Flash looked good, but Noah got a double.
Fnatic really happy to see that one, because now
another play on top side. Look at Noah's damage. He just pops on up with hail of blades. He kites away. How easy was that? Nature's Grass doesn't do work.
They want to fight this.
Jun is here. GAM have committed 4 members to the top side, but Humanoid's here. Razork's here as well. But GAM Esports, this could backfire massively. Oscar and zones out emo, while now the fear beyond death for Kiai starts it off, but it gets no fear for anyone in Fnatic. Well distance forces the flash, while meanwhile after the grubs were taken, we look towards the top side. For GAM, their top lane is caught out. This time Kiai will be able to flash away, but it's matched nicely. Transition well. Jun's now here by himself, isolated, tries to kite through the minion wave as Noah uses the Q to get in range. The Weaver's Wall gets him as well with the Fate's Call, and the turn, Noah setting him up. Jun goes and spawns halfway through a wall, but the arrow to follow through almost connects as Noah is feeling himself. Emo on the other side, but Jun is ready to catch him. The bot lane of Fnatic are alive and well.
oh, they certainly are. Let's see about Razork, though.
How did he get here? The time being, Levi gets poked on the side as well, but the siege continues. This time works out well. Weaver's Wall zones them off, though. The shockwave brings in 3 off the edge, and Razork flashes in for the Crescent Guard. They've done the damage. Fnatic need the kills. Razork absorbing it all, and his fear becomes death. Eventually, Oscarin joins in too. Levi got to the backside, but he can't finish the job either. A couple of whiffs, a couple of movements, but Fnatic still remain on top as Easy Love. Razork from an angle. Oscar running forward. Again, the Crescent Guard good. Sends Elio into the rest of the team, and the damage is too much. Now, finally, Fnatic continuing to switch on, exposing GAM from coming out from their safety net. Eventually, Fnatic are going to move this dragon, and GAM are at a disadvantage again.
That was a sick knockback.
Kiai with the shockwave creates another Razork for the knock-up. Sterak's Gage saves his life, but into Humanoid at full HP. Fear Beyond Death does nada. GAM's chances that are going to move against match point as Elio is caught on out. The next grass comes through, but Razork again absorbing damage. God, Sonic Wave. Humanoid goes golden. You got countered. Levi trying to run in, but he won't get a kick anymore.
Denied access to the pits. Oscar, though, in a bit of danger here.
He's with the boys. The arrow comes through. He's got a helping hand. He's taken on the world. The turret will go down, but Fear Beyond Death needs a little bit more. He's got the Ocean Soul, but hang on. Fear finally comes through. Kiaya doesn't get anyone with it, though. He ends up getting traded off. So Baron away from one member, but as GAM, you're grasping at straws. You're grasping at whatever Fnatic have to offer at this point in the game.
GAM are being herded right now. Emo is trying to escape, but it will not be enough. Jun. Oh, he's found him.
Okay, Easy Love, all right, find something here onto Jun. Wait, Fate's call, that's unfair. As he runs into Central, he realizes, hang on, do I have to get a change here? Wait, onto Humanoid, it might be a setup though, but Oscar Rinnan's the one that gets flipped. No chance at all, the shockwave comes through. Even with the shove, even with the damage, the arrow follows suit, and Oscar gives the setup over to the rest of Fnatic. From the start, this has been their game to lose, and they haven't lost sight of it. Yes, things got slow, but still at the end, there's no one-shots. This team's shown up massive, and GAM may have had the element of surprise against Loud, but opening up the series here today, Fnatic on a whirlwind of emotion, thanks to the West from before, open up with a bang to this qualifying series.
And Fnatic with a controlled win here.
A big difference maker in all the skirmishes.
And that's the thing, like, if you can get this advantage through the ADC and stall the game after that, that's all you need. Because
Xin and Ari have great skirmishing. You have a pushing bot lane 2 versus 2, and you want to try and leverage mid-prio into then attacking the bot side of the map, while Oscar acts as your frontline tank engaged. This bot lane, they're looking to dive them at level 1.
Still only level 1, so the wave clear not going to be there under turret. Levi setting it up again, the fear's down, and first blood, it's going to be traded, but Easy Love gets on out now for Jun. He has to hold the wave.
Level 6 will be the next go-to button as Noah.
Great trade. Actually, they're doing it themselves. Flashes forward, double, auto, Easy Love burning, and down he goes. Noah
Secures Fnatic a kill. Now, Oscar Rinnan is the one in danger. Only level 5. Can he get 6?
Oh, he needs to clear this wave super fast. Searing charge, but no chance. He burns down. Kiaya, though. Wait. Has the scrap shield.
Now, GAM are looking to fight this.
I mean, this is going to collapse, isn't it? Jun might be caught out. There's the paranoia. He runs in onto the Nami under turret. Finishes his job, if only just thanks to that set ignite. Culling not up and available. Just Humanoid pushes in and tries to threaten. There's Spirit Rush as well. Malignance comes into clutch as well. And Kiai just sapping damage. The Culling follows through as well. Aqua Prison. And now it's up to Fnatic to push the tempo with mid-jungle or maybe bot side as well. The flash from Levi. The full-on play is just there. Jun caught out the equalizer, great as well. It's a good charm, but no one just stands and fights. He's gonna die. Or charm, which one, which order? Okay, Orbit Deception, charm flashed away from, okay, Emo gets a win, but there's the shockwave in return. Humanoid still dies. Stand and deliver. Emo does exactly that. There's a trade. Jun they're losing control of this game super quick. It's called the Fort God comes out. Easy Love's the next target. They find him. He flashes over, but still dies. Shut down, return. Humanoid now looking for the chase onto Elio, and Oscar Rinnan is in a great position to knock him. Martha Bellows breath. He gets clapped, and Humanoid will find this as well.
They're looking at the mid lane tower now.
Wait, Shockwave uses the nuke, it's the submarine! Levi gets on the back line and it's a shutdown again. We transfer hands as GAM start getting messy with it, and Kiaya burns them down. The chase is there, and Jun has to get out.
GAM are an even more violent team. They take the fight, but Humanoid, he joins. Can he charm from the brush?
Steering charge out, but out of mana is Oscar and Kiai feel fine, but the Aqua Prison is beautiful. Trying to contest this dragon. All right, Razork starting it off. I was expecting no engagement again. It is Fnatic. Double knockup, bounce out there. Culling as well takes out Kiaya. Shockwave's good, but the fight has already ended. Noah runs forward, almost taking Elio with him as well. And they are definitely still able to nuke one target, depending on what happens. Culling starts it off. Easy Love took it all. Elio interrupted, and he's caught out. What a pick! What a pick! Fnatic setting up on Easy Love and Oscar and ult. But there's big ultis here, so they go in instead. Shockwave hits 2 members, and for Fnatic, still finding the damage. Levi turns the lights off, but he jumps on a target that can jump away. Noah picks up that kill, and just like that, the smite is removed. Fnatic are back in this game in a firm way. It was two, it was Fro, it was back and forth. Kiyaya's ulti down and out. He burns down Noah, but the charm comes through from Humanoid. He goes golden for the time being. He flashes, he takes down Noah. The shutdown good, in fact, that's the Baron damage. Kiyaya on the top side trying to survive. He buys more time, Oscar and finds him, but Ilio gets the engage. There's an Orianna behind him. Easy Love's back up alive. They stop the Baron.
Yeah, they're looking for more.
Line kicks us off. Easy Love's damage is huge, but a double knock-up. Oscar Renan set up, and that might be everything. Tidal wave down the line as well. Through River. Fnatic just do it again. Fnatic's also down. This can be done as they all engage, so Levi's ult. It's submarine time again. They nuke the backline of Fnatic, and they don't know what hit them. Levi's Nocturne does it better.
It's GAM time, but they're still fighting. Emo, he goes down as well.
Razork's trying, but at the very least, all their damage is still down. Easy Love's cleaning out with Kiyaaya. Starting up a boy band. Dragon at 6k, call the Forge God. Levi's ulti's there. He runs in. Shockwave's only a one-man. It's onto Humanoid. They don't find the backline access, and Razork buys time. Noah jumps on in as well, and you say the re-engage is there. Razork knows he's going to die. Has to go in.
Probably the highest value.
It stopped. It stopped. Humanoid matched it. It stopped, and Kiyaya's almost dead. He has to get out of range, so if Humanoid stands and delivers, he will die. He spaces it out onto Kiyaaya. Steps up. Calm knock up there. Wait for the culling coming through. It's unexpected, but still there's Kiyaya's ulti's big. The shockwave comes in as well, but Noah flashes it. He's alive. Levi can't finish the job, and Noah sits in the turning circle as Humanoid walks on up, but GAM are low on their health bars. They try and turn for Oscar Renan. It's Easy Love's turn to shine. Oscar flashes, the bubble stops, Dredge line too far forward. Humanoid charms as well, and Kiyaaya has to back away.
And the health bars, they're all so low, the flash!
Humanoid flashes, but he baits him, it's a ruse! Noah heads forward, gets the pick, flash again, the bubble. Jordan is so good, man! He gets a double for Noah. Stepping up, Easy Love has to back away. They're not stopping here.
Fnatic, they clutch it, and they're going for the victory!
Noah!
Catch GAM out.
Alio super forward, maybe caught out himself. The call the Forge God there with the shockwave at the back line. Layered with Kiyaya's ulti's big, but Humanoid buys time again. The culling runs through the middle. Oscar Renan's already set up for the first kill, and Noah's still not dead. This Lucian needs to die. Look at his damage. Coming out again, the bottom lane of Fnatic are taking it all back. GAM found the early game.
For the fight.
And it's Razork as well. Humanoid flashes, but doesn't get the charming. Leo takes the damage. Shockwave again. Into the back line. GAM still have a chance. Jordan is dead. No Nami. Okay, no problem. Razork in the front line though still takes it out as the culling is doing work. Just when you think the Lucian's getting outscaled, you have to worry as Easy Love heading forward, but a double tap at Noah is relevant again. Humanoid about to come on in as a call the Forge God is a two-man. He runs forward and they just tap him. It's a love bite. It hurts as Noah flashes away and Easy Love tries to match it. He's got the GA. He's playing aggressively. Noah, what are you doing? He steps up. Humanoid next down as well. Big mistake from Fnatic. They run into the Zeri. The minion wave is moving on in. Razork re-engages. There's the shockwave backline. Again running through it. This time Levi can't do it. Noah sits alive. The double knock-up there from Oscar Renan. And they're doing it. Ocean Soul be down. Fnatic bring it right on back. Their intuition reigns supreme. Fnatic keep going and going and going. And Oscar just doesn't die and die and die. Fnatic running forward. The Nexus exposed. And this is what you get if you keep hitting your face against the wall. You get to the main stage of MSI. Taking down the VCS. Just consistently, okay, we're going to play again. We're going to fight again. We're going to fight again. Oscar Renan, it was on tanks, but I think he had a similar performance.
A valiant fight. So huge credit to the 5 players on this GAM team. It's unfortunate we're not going to get